Well, that's better, isn't it? I just fixed my white balance. I think I'm gonna re-record this video. I'm going on vacation soon! I'm gonna be off work for 2 weeks. The first week, I'm actually going to visit Amber, who is a nerdy book lover on BookTube, which is pretty exciting. She came up to Canada to visit me last summer, so now I'm going to the States to visit her this summer, and I'm super pumped. And I'm also nervous about, because I have to switch planes in the Chicago airport, which apparently is a ginormous airport. And I've never switched planes without an adult before. I've also the only time I've been on a plane without an adult before was we didn't have to switch planes. And I was with a friend, and now I'm going to be all by myself. And I'm an adult, so I can't even say that I need an adult. Because I am one, it's not fair. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of reading while I'm there visiting her, but I am going to have some time to kill in the airport, especially on my way home because I have a 2-hour layover when I come home. And I also have to be at the airport 2.5 hours early, which if everything goes pretty smoothly, there'll be a lot of sitting around waiting for the plane to board and everything, so there's that. And then when I come back from Amber's, I'm still going to be off for 6 days, and I'm just going to try and do a lot of sitting by the pool at my mom's and reading. So the 2 books that I'm actually going to be taking with me to Amber's is the first one is The Girl Who Was Supposed to Die by April Henry, because it's really short, and I feel like I'll just get through this really quickly, and that's awesome. I also feel like it'll be a really fast-paced book, so there's that. The second book that I'm going to take with me in case I finish that one before I get home is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, because it's a hardcover, so I can take off the dust jacket and the book won't get wrecked. I started reading this last summer, but I didn't get very far because I wasn't in the mood for it, so I put it aside thinking I would pick it up again, and I just never did. Until now, I will. And I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy it. I didn't have any problems with it when I first picked it up the first time. I just wasn't in the mood for that kind of storytelling, that kind of pacing. It just, at the time, it's not what I wanted to read. But I think I will read it this time. The other 2 books that I have for when I'm just at home relaxing. The first one is The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan, because I've only read the first Percy Jackson book. What is with that? I need to continue with the series. So I'm gonna read this one. I actually picked this up a few months ago and I only read the first chapter because I wasn't in the mood for it. It was pretty funny because I had it on my nightstand because I picked it up before I went to bed and I read a few pages. And then my boyfriend works nights, so when he came home in the morning, he woke me up because he bought me random things at Walmart when it opened at 7 when he was done his shift. And he was like, look, I bought you presents. And one of the things he got me was The Sea of Monsters, the movie. And I was like, that's so funny. And I reached to my nightstand and I was like, because look what I just started reading. But then I didn't finish it, so that has to happen. Next book that I've decided that I want to read is Horror Store by Grady Hendrix, just because this book looks fantastic. Just the layout of it is awesome. I feel like this will also be a pretty quick read, just the way everything is laid out. Like, there isn't a lot of writing on each page. Although I guess there is. It's like the regular amount of writing. It just looks like there isn't a lot because the pages are wider. I'll be okay. I just got home from work. Shush! So those are the books that I have decided to try and read during my 2 weeks off, and if I read more then that's great, but I'm not going to push myself and I'm not going to give myself a goal that I don't want to have to try and work for and make it feel like a chore. I want it to be fun, so this is what I'm doing. Also, 2 books in a week is good for me. My average is 1 book a week, except for right now because I've been reading Clockwork Angel since June. Also, I go back to work on Tuesday, and the Monday before that, so the day before I go back to work, is when the booktubeathon starts. So it kind of sucks that it's when I'm back at work and I'm not going to have as much time to read, but I'll have the Monday to read a lot, which is nice. And I don't want to get started on a book and only be like halfway through it or something by the time the booktubeathon starts. I want to start fresh with a brand new book, so I don't want to give myself too many books and not finish it, and then have the booktubeathon start and then put it aside and all that great stuff. Like, I know I don't have to start a new book for it, but I want to. That is my TBR for my summer vacation. I hope you enjoyed this random video. And I hope I enjoy my vacation. Of course I'm going to enjoy my vacation. I hope I don't get lost at the airport and miss my flight.